Alrighty, objective number 8, apply slide transitions. And transitions are the motion effects in the slideshow view when you move from one slide to the other during a presentation. You can choose from a variety of different transitions, and you can control the speed and the method with which the slides advance. Activity 1.31 or 1.31, applying slide transitions to a presentation. So in this activity, we are going to apply a slide transition to all the slides in the presentation. So we're going to go to slide 1. We're going to go to the transitions tab. We're going to have a quick look at all the transitions and some of the options. We're going to click on the more button, and we're going to compare our screen. Remember, your mileage may vary because this book is based on 2021 and 365 is constantly evolving. All right, so there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for subtle and fade. So select slide number 1. All right. Then we're going to go to Transitions tab. And then we're going to have a quick look. This is the More button, one line with an arrow. And you've got subtle, exciting, and dynamic. As an FYI, we are going to play around with the curtains as one of our cool things. As well, somewhere along the line, also going to work with the morph transmission. But for today, right here, right now, even though this green should probably not be there, but it is, who knows? So what are we going to do? We're going to go Transitions Gallery. We're going to go to the Subtle Group and Fade, and we want to apply it to transitions to this slide, Effect, and Smoothly. Let's see, that's a lot of movement. Okay. Alrighty. So it's going to be subtle and fade, subtle and fade. All right. And we want it to, in the effects, we want to transition to this slide. Effect options, smoothly, and apply to all. Okay. So we've selected one. Fade. Over on the right hand side, effect options, and we want smoothly. It's already pre-selected. All right, and what else do we need to do? There's one more thing. Keep doing that, don't I? And timing group, apply to all. Where's the timing group? Okay, transitions, timing group, apply to all. And whatever we've done on this slide, it's going to apply to all the slides in our presentation. That's better. I saw a little click there. Okay, I'm going to keep stopping that. So you are going to go over here, away from me. So we've done number 2. And slideshow tab. Start slideshow and from the beginning, shall we? Alrighty. Slideshow tab. From the beginning is in the start slideshow group. Make the most. Visit New York. I have a feeling I messed up there somewhere. Itinerary. Sample itinerary. Over 10 days of rain per month. And if you can spare one more day, Liberty Island, the end. And escape to exit out of it. Okay, bearing in mind, I think I messed up there somewhere. Okay, we'll deal with that. So that is number 3. Activity 1.32, setting slide transition timing options. Right. Now, one of the things that you and I will be doing outside of the book is having a thorough understanding of transitions and a thorough understanding of animation, specifically timing options. When does a transition happen? How long does it last? Is there anything else that's happening at the same time? There's a lot of timing options that we're not even aware of. So let's go have a look and see what they got. In this activity, you're going to modify the transition duration. How long does it take to go from slide to slide? And, the transition to complete. So staying in the transitions tab, we're going to go to the timing group. And right now, the duration is 0.70. Okay, it's going to last 0.70 seconds. And they're saying they want it to be actually 1.75 seconds, and we want it to happen on a mouse click. So let's get those two things done. We'll talk about the mouse click. Alrighty, where am I supposed to be? I guess I'm supposed to still be in slide 1. Okay, so on the transitions tab. Transitions, timing. Right now the duration is 0.7, so they really want it to take longer, like a second, almost 2 seconds. And you can either type it in or click, click, click. Okay. Now, how do you want to go between slide to slide to slide to slide? Now, you have a bunch of options. And do we want them to go on mouse click or not? So click between 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4. That is probably the preferred method because you're in control of how and when you change from slide to slide. So we've done the duration up to 1 second and set 1.75 seconds. On mouse click checkbox is selected. So for the transition to take effect, I have to click and compare my screen. Yes and yes. And in the timing, we want to apply to all. So basically what we did here, we want to apply to all the transition, all the slides. So apply to all, and there you go. Not bad. I still think I messed up on this slide, but we'll deal with it. Now, number 3, we're going to go back to our slideshow tab, start slideshow from the beginning, and click our way through it. I'm only going to do it for a second. All right. And slideshow from the beginning. Click. That's a second and almost at 2. Done, 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 and done. All right. And we get to the end. We press the escape key, and we're good. And that gets us down to completing 2 and 3. Activity 1.33, displaying a presentation in reading view. Ugh. Okay, I'm sorry. I got to be honest with you guys. I really do. So organizations frequently conduct online meetings where participants are unable to meet in one location. The reading view is similar to a slideshow, but in the taskbar, title bar, and status bar, they will remain available in the presentation window. Thus, the presenter can easily facilitate an online conference by switching to another window. Oh, I told you, ugh, I wasn't kidding, eh? Without closing the slideshow. This is useful for global adventure travel because the employees are frequently on the road and attend online meetings. So in the lower right-hand corner of the PowerPoint, we're going to select Reading View. Bottom right-hand corner, you can't see it because it's below your view, but in the status bar, you've got Normal, Slide Sorter, and then the third one over is Reading View. Pretty much the same. Okay, so Reading View. I don't see much in the way of a difference. You can still see the slide, but we're not in presenter view. It looks like that, except for the background. It looks exactly as it should do. And you got preview, menu, and new. And again, you guys can't see it. I don't know. I can't show it to you, but I've got the preview, and I've got the next, and next, and previous. So I'm able to navigate from slide to slide to slide according to the book. And the other way, the one I'm more familiar with, is the View tab, Presentation Views group, and then you select the Reading View. But yeah. So number 2, I've gone forward and backward. I've pressed the space bar. I've clicked on it. I've gone back to slide number 2, and I've kind of moved around a little bit. Then we're going to go back to the menu and display the Reading View menu and end show. Okay. Again, not sure if you guys are going to be able to see this because the way the video is, the reading and end show. And yeah, I'm going to have to be there. You might be able to see it and end show. And back to where we were before. Number 3. Oh, you know we're getting to the end of the exercise when we see this. On the Insert tab in the text group, header and footer, I'm going to click on the Notes and Handouts tab. Under the Include on Page, we're going to select the date and time. And the footer, we're going to type in 1B, New York. So, bit of work there. So let's go to the Insert tab first of all. Insert tab, header and footer. Then we've got 2 tabs, Slide and Notes and Handout. And from there, we're going to make sure we're in the Notes and Handouts tab. Absolutely we are. Okay. And there, we've done that. And once we've done that, in the page, it's going to be date and time. Check date and time. Update automatically or not. Yep. And clear the header checkbox. Select the footer and type in 1B New York. Not difficult, but certainly a little bit confusing. So, looks good. Page number. Make sure I've done the right thing. Okay. Header, footer, notes and handout, date and time. Notes and handout, date and time. Check. You'd think I'd know how to do this, huh? And update automatically. Then we're going to select the page number. Page number is selected. Then we're going to go to the footer checkbox. And we're going to type in 1B New York. Footer. Again. And the checkbox tab. And paste. And apply to all. Apply to all. So there's the date. Is that what it's supposed to look like? I don't know. Apparently it is. Now we're going to go back to the backstage, info, properties, and the tag is going to be New York, and the subject is going to be your course, which is PowerPoint, and the related people is going to be us. You know the routine. Let's go to File, Info, Properties, All Properties. I'm going to go to Tags. I'm going to type in New York. The subject is PowerPoint. I'm being really, really lazy here. And I'm going to remove the author. Right mouse click on Go, remove person, click in the author box, start typing my name, D. Now I've got a choice of Deborah Young, click outside. Now I'm inserted in there. Is there anything else while I'm here? And save. Okay. Now the only thing I'm not too sure, because I find that every time I click on the notes and handout, it keeps flipping back. So that's the only thing I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not going to go back and do it again. Okay, so we're going to close it and we're going to call it a day